Hi everyone, my name is Paul Moody and today I'm going to try and teach you how I play Bus Stop by the Hollies.
Bus stop, wet day, she's there, I say, please share my umbrella. Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she
Okay, so in today's lesson we're going to cover the intro riff, the chords and also the solo, and the solo is 2 guitar parts, so we'll get on to that. We'll start off with the intro riff. Obviously should mention that the original is obviously on a 12-string acoustic. I'm teaching you exactly the same as you would for a 12-string anyway, so the only difference is it will sound a little bit closer to the record on a 12-string, but it's essentially the same thing. Okay, so for the intro, you want your first finger barring on the 5th fret, but it's just kind of from the D string downwards. So just the bottom 4 strings. Then you're going to add your 3rd finger onto the 7th fret of the D. And then your little finger goes on the 8th fret of the high E string. So that's the first shape there. All downstrokes and all from the D string, so you're not playing these two. So that's your first one. The second shape is you just move your little finger down onto the same fret as your 3rd, so just down 1 fret. Then the 3rd shape, just take your little finger off, so all downstrokes. Then you're gonna, for the 4th shape, put your little finger on the 8th fret but on the B string. So then after that you just take your little finger off and strum twice. And so that's like your first shape. So from the start, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then this next bit, you're changing position now, so you're going to move your first finger onto the 7th fret, so same position, still barring from the D string, but just up onto the 7th fret. Then you want your 3rd finger down on the 9th fret of the D. Your 2nd finger goes on the 8th fret of the B. And then your little finger goes on the 10th fret of the B. So you're going to start off with all of those placed down there. Then the second strum, you just take your little finger off. That's all it is. So from the beginning, you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4. So obviously, yeah, you play it twice through. And that's the intro riff. Okay, so we'll move on to the chords now, and you're going to start off with a bar chord A minor, and the strumming pattern is going to be down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up. And you want to kind of emphasise on the last couple of upstrokes, just a bit more louder, so it kind of goes like this. So it's the last couple of upstrokes, you just kind of give it a bit more volume if you like. So yeah, so if we now could bring in the vocals then, so you've got
bus stop, wet day, she's there, I say, please share my umbrella. Bus stop, wet day, she's there.
So here's where it changes. So at the end of that, you're going to stab on the A minor. So
My umbrella.
stab, then a G, stab as well. So that's a quick change. Then you go to a C, and then back to a bar chord G, A minor, and then here you're going to do a D minor 7 but add your little finger on the octave. Then a bar chord E minor. then an A minor, so open E minor, and then open A minor. So that's kind of like the verse. So if we just go from the top now, I'll put all the chords below and we can try playing along. So from the vocals, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bust out with the she's
So that's like the verse, and then we're going to go into the chorus, if you like, then. And here you're going to start off with a C, but with a G in the bass. So obviously that's your normal C. Move your third finger down onto the E, and then you add your little finger where your third finger was originally. So that's a C, but with a G in the bass. Obviously you can just do an open C if you prefer. I just feel like I can hear that G note. It sounds a bit more, I don't know, it just sounds, it's a nice fuller chord, I guess. But yeah, it's up to you. So that's the first chord. Then you've got B7. And then here you do an E minor to E minor 7, like a passing chord. Just a normal C. A minor. B7. E minor, just play through it. Then you repeat that. So that's your chorus, so you do them twice through. Okay, so then it's verse 2 now, so I'll pop the chords below. Let's play along. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the way the whole thing started, till you know it's true. Obviously it leads into the solo here. For the solo, rhythm-wise, you're going to just stay on the A minor, and it's just kind of softly in the background. And at the end of the solo, you're going to go to an A major. So you just add obviously your second finger there. So from the solo, A on the very end. Then you go into another chorus. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again. Then you're going into the final verse, and again it's exactly the same as before. So 1, 2, 3, 4. then it goes into the outro, which is same as the solo basically. So you're going to go back to the A minor. And it just starts to fade out. So that's the chords. So we'll now get on to the solo. Okay, so the solo, obviously it's quite tricky to pick apart because there's 2 guitar parts. So it's definitely my interpretation of it. It may not be 100% accurate, but it's certainly a good effort, I'd say, at least. So it's a good place to start anyway. Okay, so we'll start off with guitar number 1, if you like, and I'll put the tab below and we'll just play through it nice and slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's guitar number 1, and then guitar number 2, it starts like, is it like a bar later than the other one? So you'll see what I mean. If you watch my cover, it's a good play along and you'll see visually how the second guitar, so guitar number 2, comes in like a bar later than the first one. And it's essentially the same tune to begin with, but you're just basing it all up here instead because it's a slightly different solo basically. Okay, so here's the tab for guitar number 2. I'll play through it nice and slowly for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. It probably all sounds a bit strange at the minute without hearing the other one at the same time, but if you put them together, you'll get this. I'll just put it back to my cover for a second.
Led me to a vow.
So there you go, that's how I play the solo. So there you go, that's how to play Bus Stop by the Hollies. Hope this video helped. Please give it a thumbs up if it did, really appreciate that. I also have my virtual tip jar in the description below, so if you wanted to say thanks by leaving a tip in the jar, I'd really appreciate that as well. Also, go check out my cover of this, it'll be at the end of the video. I really hope you enjoy it. Thanks so much for watching everyone, and I'll see you soon for a new video. Cheers!
Every morning I would see her waiting at the stop. Sometimes she'd shop and she would show me what she bought.